Hello family, thank you once more again for tuning into my YouTube channel. I just want to say thank you Kyaleboka, to everybody else that has been tuning into my YouTube and decided to subscribe. I really appreciate you, and to everybody else that just joined me on this beautiful video, I just want to encourage you as well to please go down into that subscribe button, click on it, and then be part of this beautiful YouTube channel of mine and join this family as well. So I am Itusu Mutseo, and Itusu basically means Itumeling Susan Mutseo. It's a combination of both my names, and I was born and bred in Palabora. My childhood life was actually there, but I always tell people that I'm from Tzaneen because both my parents have always been in Tzaneen, and Tzaneen has been our holiday home. So during school holidays we'd be so excited to go to Tzaneen because that's where I actually kind of feel more at home when I'm in Tzaneen than in Palabora, basically because of a lot of rich things that comes from that comes with my village in Tzaneen, Bulobedu Hamajaji, Komopse village. So the life there, it's so humbling. People in Tzaneen, in my village, they actually embrace Ubuntu. You know, you can practically walk into anybody's house with a plate on a lap up only in it and just ask for meat or whatever, cabbage, and just eat. And that's basically the kind of an environment where I kind of started growing up in when I left Palabora and I went to a boarding school called Hoespruit Independent School, and I came to Pretoria to pursue my career in. At that time I just wanted to be an engineer. So I love social empowerment, you know, anything that has to do with social justice, equality, and bringing peace is exactly what I like and what I want to do. So yeah, I'm a mother to a handsome baby boy. He's just 2 years. 2 years ago I fell pregnant, and it was the happiest moment of my life, knowing that I am carrying a human being in me, a human soul, and God has entrusted me with nurturing that soul, you know. So yeah, I'm a mother to a 2-year-old son. His name is Junior Tapangdi Bobe, and yeah, he was named after his father. Don't we just do that, women, all the time? We feel like we're duplicating our men. At that time I've really worked in different places as well, right? I've worked as a company secretary. I've worked for CSIR, Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, under project management as well. I was doing office project management, and then I moved to the government department. I'm sure you've noticed that I've got a very public character. I can try and be quiet sometimes in a space, but I'm one of those girls who just likes taking up space. I am the founder of Sisters Keeper. It's a women empowerment platform that I started to grow in business and personal lives, and just inspire one another to be better than what we think we can actually be. I believe that when we are working together as women, as sisters keepers to each other, we can actually go far. I mean, when you educate a woman, when you empower a woman, you empower a nation, right? So I started a YouTube channel. My channel is basically about empowerment, of course. It's about business. I'm going to be talking about anything that has to do with, you know, self-confidence and making sure that we become stronger and confident in ourselves, in our businesses, in anything else that we want to achieve in life. And obviously touch a little bit of lifestyle in it, you know, because apparently it's called content creator. I mean, growing up, I never thought I'd be a content creator. I actually wanted to be a social worker when I was very little. A few facts about me. You know, I'm sure you're wondering what are these books doing behind me, because there's definitely no way that I could be reading all this. But I just wanted to show you as well a few of the book collections that I've been doing since last year. So this is my favorite book, actually. Great by Choice, you know, by Jean Collins. I have not actually finished reading this book, but I was given by my previous manager, and he said, you know what, you are very enthusiastic and I'm sure you can do with this book. And yeah, I'm soon to read and get back to you. This is going to be a topic for another day. But more than anything, I'm very passionate about local content, you know, people that are writing, South African authors like Vusi Thembekwayo. I mean, like, really, he's kind of handsome. And a friend of of mine as well. His name is Tepo. This guy is so inspiring. He was in jail for 18 years and I've met with him. I've had a chat with him. He's inspiring. This is one of the doctors in my office, Dr. Sipiwo Mahala. He's Xhosa. I've got a thing for Xhosa, man. But not him specifically because he's married. So yeah, it's a book called When a Man Cries. One of the programs I do under my Sister's Keeper is men who keep. If you go to my website www.sisterskeeper.co.za, you definitely get to see that program where we motivate and inspire men and make sure that we work with men, because I mean, as much as women run the world, who runs the world? Girls. Yeah, the song says girls. We still need men. We need men for a whole lot of things. Topic for another day too. And my dear friend, his book is called Vision in Motion. So he was one of my actually speakers at my first Sisters Keeper event. And yeah, man, I appreciate him as well. And then there's this beautiful lady. Oh man, Thuli Mashazi. This lady, she's a poet. She is amazing. You don't want to get out of her presence once you're there, you know. So this is one of her recent books, her latest books called Dare to Rise. So yeah, local as well. And my dear friend, who's my twin, we were actually born on the same year, on the 8th of April. And her name is Maureen Zamakasheni Ndlovu. Her book is called Connecting the Dots Backwards. Guys, this is the book to have. You know, it's inspiring. All the ladies should have this. And yeah, man, one of the greatest guys I've ever seen. Dr. David Mulapo, his book is called Choose to Change. I met this gentleman for the first time last year in 2019 at an event, and he actually, guys, autographed the book for me too. You know, I love it. And lastly, and who doesn't love this woman? Her name is Zoleka Mandela, the granddaughter, if I'm not mistaken, of the Honorable Mr. Rolihlahla Nelson Mandela, the first black president of South Africa, you know, when we just started our democracy. So yeah, man, her book is called When Hope Whispers. I mean, we can all agree that hope is all that we need. I mean, one of my favorite book amongst all the books is the Bible, and it says faith is the substance of things hoped for, you know. And I mean, I'm a huge fan of faith. I have faith in myself. I have faith in God. I have faith in a whole lot of things. But above that, God is one thing that I know, that there's a higher power that I can depend on. Yeah, and that is a collection of my books that I'm trying to read. So yeah, most of them are autographed. Even this one, all of them, all of them are actually autographed for me, because I make sure that I buy the book where the author will be at that time. If the author is going to be in a certain mall like Men Lane, which is closer to me, I would definitely go there and buy it on that day. So another fact that I want you to know about me is that I love, you know. They call it sucker for love. I'm a sucker for love. I'm a hopeless romantic. Trust you me, I always believed that every guy that I dated was going to be my husband. There is no way I would date you and I would think it is just a 1-2 day 3 months thing. No, I always believed that I found my Prince Charming, and yeah, I know it's funny. And that is all about me that I wanted to share with you. But the most important thing that I wanted you to take from this video is that my channel is basically about empowerment, both men and women, our lifestyles, for us to stay positive, you know, to be confident in our own skin, in the choices that we make, to forgive ourselves where we make mistakes, and you know, to grow. So please do comment on the comment section and tell me what you think about what I just said, and maybe also ask me questions if there's anything you'd like to know about me. You know, you can just throw in some question over there and we can have a lovely family talk. And tell me if there's anything also that you would like me to cover in my content, that you find it inspiring, motivating, and encouraging. I've got great plans for this platform. Trust you me, you don't want to miss it. So please do stay tuned, and always do check out all my uploads. Every time I upload a video, you might also find a whole lot of other interesting things. Oh, English can sometimes go. I hope to see you very soon. Thank you. Mwah.